Hi, everybody. It's Mark Rushton of markrushtongallery.com. It is Tuesday, rainy Tuesday night, April 4, 2023. And this turned out rather nice. I kind of like that little wave of pink and green fog in there. I wasn't sure how this was going to turn out, but I think I like it. I think it'll be even better once you get kind of a, what would you call it? A detail in there. What's this video called again? The Tuesday book painting and discussion of forums. I'm going to talk about forums. Forums for artists. And by artists, I mean like visual artists, musicians, writers, whatever. Anybody in the arts. But for now, I'm going to take this book painting off of here. Oh, boy. There we go. And what I'm going to be doing is mounting it to cardstock here. And then probably Saturday, I'll go and add that to the gallery. Move this up just a wee bit, maybe, if I can. Get this centered. Not the easiest thing to do. It just does not want to behave. Does not play well with others. Kind of like me. I mean, you know, you get to a certain point in your career, and whatever that is, hobbies, avocations, interests, and all that sort of stuff. And I just can't deal with this is going to have to go over the corner, which is something I don't like to do, but I'm going to have to do that here because this one's mounted up so high. Whoops. Thought that would go better. Let's see how it looks. Why, that's perfect. That looks good. Kind of wish I had a little bit more pink there in the sky. You know, that looks pretty good. Sorry, I'm drinking a little kefir from tonight. The link's in the description. Kelowna Supernaturals. All right, let's get started on the next one. What else have we got down here? I got this last. Oh, I tore this. I remember I tore this. This thing is just all old glue and yeah. Let's see if I can save this here. Hold on. No, it's torn. That's all right. That's okay. And then I have the outer page here, which is the cover and a little bit of the spine, which who cares, right? Let's take a look at this. Maybe we'll paint the cover. I don't think I've ever painted the cover before. Let's paint the cover. A little bit thicker paper. We'll see what this is like. All right, so yeah, I want to talk about forums. I'm trying to disengage from as many forums as possible because it's no fun. It's no fun, whether they're visual art or music or anything like that. I can't hang out in those places because the amount of bad advice that gets dished out there, especially at this time of year, tax season and everything like that. Oh, I can't deal with it. I don't like bad advice. I don't like seeing just patently bad advice. Like, guys, you're artists, and it's not easy, right? And then when you just spew out the biggest load of let's get rid of the pearlescence here. Working on that. When artists just go on and on and on about the stupidest things, I can't deal with it. And it's a bunch of different topics, It's like 10 years ago, it was all about streaming, right? Streaming is evil. It's horrible. Artists don't get paid anything, blah, 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 blah. Well, that turned out not to be the case. Turned out streaming was like the best thing that ever happened to me as a recording artist. The best thing. And they spent years lying about it, vilifying it. And you see this mainly in the clickbait media. The so-called, music news or arts news or anything like that. Are we done with this? Thank God. Bye-bye, pearlescent. What's going on? Who's messaging me at this hour? Who is messaging me at this hour? Did you hear that? Just a second here. I gotta step over some things. Find out what's going on. Oh, I'll check that out. I'll check that out in a little bit. But yeah. For all I know, he sent me a link of me. I have no idea. Maybe not. Probably not. Who watches me anyway, right? The chunky pearlescent here. Bye-bye. Looking very nice. More. I have to turn that off. Maybe I'll no, I'll just deal with it. I'll deal with it. Do red? Or let's do this goofy color. I'll be glad when this is over. Why don't you just throw it away right now if you hate it so much? Well, let's get back to forums, right? So yeah, I just can't. The other thing is, how long ago did I become incorporated? It was like last fall, right? Incorporated as an artist on the advice of my CPA. And it was the best business move I've done in a long, long time. Other than, going all in with streaming, which was a great thing. This is doing nothing with that because it's pearlescent. Let's find something here for the. That's fine. Do I really want green? How about the sepia? I've got too much sepia here. So anyway. Yeah, so I incorporated as an artist. It was the best move. It was the best move. I learned a lot. There was a lot to figure out. But it was good. Good advice. Good advice. And then I go into these forums and these other people are just saying the complete opposite. Saying the complete opposite of what my CPA told me. And it's like, no, I did this last fall, and I can tell you that in my case, it was actually a very good move. And let's head over to the paint here. Let's add a little bit of paint. So it's like no one was listening to me. It's like, it doesn't matter how good your bona fides are, people just aren't going to listen to you. And it's not that I want people to listen to me. It's just that and I'll tell other people, I'll say, go talk to a CPA. Well, my attorney says, of course the attorney's going to say that, right? They go, yeah, I have to file that. Oh, yeah, so I can charge you $350 or whatever, right? I'll go to the attorney. You know what the attorney's going to say? Yeah, I'll do that. I'll bill you. Well, the attorney doesn't have to do that. Well, I'm in this particular state. Well, I could believe that in that state that they may require your attorney to do that. There's like states, isn't it like Oregon and New Jersey, you can't pump your own gas because, because they just, it's Oregon and New Jersey, right? And I'm trying to think of colors here. No Viridian tonight. And so it's just like encountering somebody from that. So why would you pump your own gas? Because I live in a state where you can pump your own gas. Oh, I don't know. That's kind of risky. I pump my gas for, I pump gas before I drove, So how long have I been pumping gas? Over 40 years, right? No fires yet. Right? It just kills me. So yeah, you get all these people out there and they're just dishing out bad advice to other artists, and it just drives me crazy. Or what's the other latest rage with like the musicians? They're all upset. They're all upset about AI. They read something somewhere that AI was going to there was not going to be any more. All music was going to be generated by AI. Like, well, someone's going to generate that. Somebody has to program that, right? Everybody's just like, oh no, oh no, oh no. The tech overlords are going to get rid of they're going to get rid of all of us. I don't like this blue, so I'm going to see what's left here. So it's like all music will be computer generated. All paintings will be computer generated and then printed off. Like, well, what? What are you talking about? What in the world are you talking about? AI is going to. Do you know anybody with an AI? Oh, it's going to get better. It's going to get better over time. Like, what gets better over time? Seriously. Especially in tech. What gets better over time? Well, and just in the last. Listen, I remember it was over 20 years ago. That old man When I was working for MCI, that old man showed up. He was talking about we're going to build portals to the information superhighway. He said that. He said we're going to have refrigerators in the future. We're going to have refrigerators that automatically reorder food. I'm going to get rid of this. Get rid of it. Get rid of another bottle. We're going to have, maybe I'll pull some of this up here. And yeah, there we go. Go down here. Baby blue. Yeah, we're going to have, don't worry, I'll make it look good. We're going to have refrigerators that automatically reorder the food. And then we're going to have, it was a decade ago. Bezos went on 60 Minutes. And, we're going to get, everything's going to be delivered by drone, or nearly everything, right? Drones. Remember drones were it? And then it was going to be VR. Everyone's going to live in the metaverse. Everyone's going to have an Oculus Rift or whatever the heck that was. They had them where I worked last. They were like, "Oh, we might be able to, we might be giving tests on VR headsets, right?" So you plan for that. Where'd that go? Nowhere. Everybody just gets their panties all up in a bind about, tech replacing everything. It's not going to happen. And if it does, use it as a tool. Why are you afraid? This one's nearly cashed. I like getting rid of bottles. I'm going to operate a little more leanly here. Ooh, look at this. We're uncovering things. A little bit more. There's not much left. Another third bottle. Oh my God, this is great. I love getting rid of stuff. Why is everybody so afraid? It's like I played around with ChatGPT, GBT, whatever it is. It's a pretty good thesaurus. It's good for making metadata. But this idea that it's going to write your term paper, like, or it's going to whatever. It's going to drive your car. I don't know. I don't get it. Why is everybody so freaking out about that? Like these things. They will be ruined in due time, like everything else. Remember when we first got on Facebook? Oh, it was great. Oh, look, everybody I haven't seen since high school or whatever. And then you read their stuff and you're just like, God, no wonder I ignored them 20, 30 years ago, right? How do I get away from this? Oh, I'm gonna have to leave Facebook. I kind of like that blue there. But I kind of want this to be a little bit more. Ooh, oh, whoa, that was not expected. That's a little too much. So yeah, I'm scaling back all of the forms. All of the forms. Oh no. Oh, this paper is see, look at that. It's falling. If I put too much liquid on there. Well, there's only one thing we can do now. There's only one thing we can do. Bear with me here. If it's going to start flaking off like that, it's due to water, due to liquid. And there's only one thing we can really do. It's a bummer. That's a bummer. What do we got here? What am I going to do? Yeah. Heavy body. Throw a little heavy body on there. Have I got a... I need something to mix this up on. Here we go. Haven't used one of these in a while. The palette. A little bit of blue, a little heavy body blue. I'll mix that with this white. More white than blue. What else am I going to mix in there? I got to mix something else in there. Yeah, this might do it. Yes, I'm done. Done with the Discords. I'm done with the Facebook groups. I'm done with the forums. It's just not my it's just not my bag, you know? I just can't do it anymore. See, now with this paint, what'll happen is it'll because it's acrylic, it'll fill it in. It'll be like a binder. I gotta have a different color in there, I think. Maybe it's a little too blue. Let's throw in a little. There we go. Cloudiness. Yeah. So that's where I'm going. I'm just going to shut up. It's not like I'm trying to win an argument or anything like that. It's just like, I just don't like to see bad advice given out. People hanging on to their, the myths about this and that, it was like, again, it was like a decade ago when everybody was complaining about streaming. Oh, I got 1 million plays and I only got $13. Yeah, you didn't get all your royalties, or you signed a bad contract, or they didn't want to hear anything then. No, it was just streaming companies are evil and the record industry sucks. And okay, all right. You believe what you want to believe. And I will publish as much as music as I can to these things. Turn it into a living, right? The same thing with painting, right? I mean, yeah, not many people are watching this, but who's going to want to watch an algorithm make a painting, right? Oh, that's so much fun. Ooh. Let's watch the algorithm make a painting, right? Those tech overlords, they just, it's all or nothing with them, right? Why aren't you all microdosing psychedelics? Well, because you guys look sick when you do it. You do. Jack, you look like something's not right. Who else does that microdosing? Is that Joe Rogan? I've heard he does that. I've seen some videos, clips of him. Like, dude, you're on drugs, man. That can't possibly be good. You're deluding yourself. Why are you on drugs? You're like my age. Just I get it. You want your workouts to be brutal. Well, you know what? Eventually, you might be 70 or 75, and then you'll regret it. You have to do something else. I just eat one meal a day. That's the best way to do it for me. That's kind of cool. I kind of like that. James E. Corder, serious quantitative applications in the social science. Did you ever think Mr. Corder? Did you ever think your book would end up like this? Yeah. Preserved, preserved in many different ways, right? Half of it anyway. The other half is the backside, right? Anyway, that is it for this evening here. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks everybody for listening to my stupid rant. Stupid. I can't believe he actually posts in forums and discords. I'm done with that. I'm done. You try. You try. I'm just, what can I say? I like to help people out. The only way to do it is really one-on-one. Like you talk to somebody, or maybe you're talking around a table somewhere to multiple people. It's like face-to-face interaction. Like how else do you convey that level of like, yeah, this worked for me? Like when you say that, yeah, this worked for me. Yeah, oh, my CPA, yeah, they saved me a bunch of money. You type that out, you just doesn't have the same effect, I don't think. I don't know. I'm rambling. I'm tired. 10:10, 10:10 PM. All right, I'm gonna go chill out and talk to you later.